Alright, what's going on, people? I am back, and today I'm back with like a different series. So today, I mean, it probably just looks like a regular showdown replay to you, but in the thumbnail it'll have it. So I'm doing the MPO tryouts. I wanted to try it out. That was really freaking lame. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to try it out. I heard somebody talk about it in this one server, and I was like, alright, you know what? I have a little bit of free time off school, even though I have 15 credit hours, so I'm just gonna try it out. And I'm like really stretching my schedule with this, but it's fine. It seems really fun, and apparently like I'll just give you like a rundown because I didn't really feel like making a draft analysis or a teaser video. I don't really have time for that, but I'll just give you a breakdown. So there's 8 pools of 6 people, and the top 2 people in each pool advance to a 16-man elimination bracket, a single elimination, and the winner of the 16-man elimination bracket gets a guaranteed spot in majors. And then based on, like, even if you lose out of the single elimination bracket, or even if you don't get into pools, they didn't really clarify this, or they didn't really clarify even if you got out of pools, you could still make it in, get a spot in minors or majors. Obviously, I'd rather get in majors. It's just more of a difficulty. I'm not saying this is not difficult. Like, this game was really fun. I don't know. I just feel like I want to do the best I can do. So I mean, I'm trying to get into majors. So I mean, we'll see how well this plays out. I drafted a really fun team actually. Like the only mon that I have that's an OU, that's above UU is Mwapani Mega. But like my whole team is UU mons, bro. Like let me see if I can pull it up here. Like come on. Here we go. So here's my team. Lopunny Mega, Suicune, Togekiss, Celebi, Hippowdon, Scizor, Kyurem, Drapion, Rotom Heat, Rampardos, Herdier. Shoutouts to Herdier, bruh. That thing is about to put in some work. I'm about to slap a choice band on that. Even if like you're my opponent and we're watching this, dude, I'm about to destroy somebody with choice band Herdier. But yeah, it's a really fun team. Everything's in you, except for Rampardos, Herdier, and Lopunny. But hey, I mean, I like it. So far, the match went well. And yeah. So to get back into this is going to be the just the first match of the pools that I had to play. I have 3 weeks to play them, and yeah, this is the first game against Purple Coffin Man. I've never heard of him before. He sounds like a pretty cool guy. We scheduled, and he's Australian too, which is awesome. I love Australian accents, so that's already a plus for my dude. I mean, I love everybody, but that's just a plus. And yeah, so tag Wopo Voho, and I'll just give like a rundown of the team matchup here. So I immediately saw that his only defogger was Rotom Heat, and the only thing that can stop that is my Spadef Drapion. I mean, everything can stop it, but like the one thing that can stop it from defogging is Drapion. So I figured I could just run taunts, toxic spikes, and it pretty much destroys this entire team because a lot of it's grounded besides Rotom Heat, so it does a ton of work. Like you'll see, I'm kind of spoiling it, but I knew that if I get toxic spikes up when I saw all these mons that are grounded, I was like, this is gonna do a ton of work. And I wasn't really fearing Gothitelle. Personally, in my opinion, I don't really think it's that great of a mon, especially in Draft League, but that's just my own personal opinion. People can prove me wrong, but anyways, yeah. So what I've got here is I've got Celebi. This is a sub nasty plot leftovers variant with max HP, max speed for investment in special attack and modest nature. I just needed some speed to get me over if what was even the mon, bro? It was, I'm looking at his team right now. He's purple right here. I don't know if you can see, but it was to get me over Glalie. Yeah, if he was trying to run a Glalie set that could outspeed one of my mons. I don't really remember. I'm just like these should just happen, and I needed to record the video. But yeah, so that's the Selby set. I've got the taunt, toxic spikes knockoff, poison EMZ, Drapion set. I've got Roost, Nasty Plot, Aurasphere, Air Slash, Togekiss. I've got Rocky Helmet, Suicune. That really helps me with Lopunny. It helps me with Tyrantrum. I've got regular standard Lopunny with Power Punch, Fake Out. I mean, I just really, like, standard was really good here. And then I have the regular defensive. Actually, I like went half and half on this one because I wanted a good Rotom Heat counter, even if I couldn't taunt it with Drapion or somehow it went down. I have Toxic on this thing. I have Earthquake. I thought about Roar, but then I realized that I was slower than Gothitelle, so it wouldn't have really mattered because he probably would have just taunted me. So I ended up just running Toxic over Roar, so I got just Rocks. And yeah, so we can go ahead and get right into the battle. I was really confident going into this, but yeah, enough rambling on. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I lead off with Lopunny because I'm obvious, and I figured So there is reasons behind this obvious. I was like, all right, we both have a Lopunny. There's no way he's gonna lead Lopunny. So I'm just like, I'm gonna lead Lopunny and be that guy who you would think is just super obvious, but hey, it works out here. And so he leads with Slurpuff. I'm like, all right, this is Sticky Web. But on the off chance that he also has Attack Investment and Play Rough, I don't want to just let this thing take 1,000,000%. So I'm just gonna fake out and gauge the damage here. As I fake out, it is 23, and this I can tell that this thing is some kind of investment into HP/defense or whatever, because if he was fully offensive, it was doing like 28 to 30 or something like that. So yeah, I noticed that right away he was more of a bulky set, and I'm like, all right, well, I really wanted to stay in here and return on his play rough, but this is the second turn of this league, and I didn't really know what people were about, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a safe play here, and I have tons of counters to his entire team, so I was like, you know what, if Sticky Webs go up, it's not even that bad, like, as long as I can get Toxic Spikes up, like, it dismantles his team, so I'm just gonna switch out here, go into Suicune, as he does just Sticky Web, and this is perfectly fine for me, and I'm fine to just, I think I double, do I double here, or do I just Scald? Yeah, I double into Togekiss here, expecting him to either want him to go to Suicune because this set beats it one-on-one, or if you wanted to go into Lopunny on defensive, if you wanted to go into Gothitelle, I beat that, and if you wanted to go into Shaman, I beat that. Like, this set beats a lot of his team, and I also have an Aura Sphere on for the Tyrantrum. So here I figured, you know what, I don't really lose anything by doing this, and I didn't really know what set he was, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to Aura Sphere, predicting maybe if he wanted to go hard out into Tyrantrum, as he does not, which is fine. I mean, I don't really lose anything by this, and here I think I just Nasty Plot up as he Toxics, which is a really good set on this thing. So Nasty Plot here, and I'm just gonna Air Slash break the sub, or do I Horror Sphere? It doesn't really matter. I just Air Slash break the sub as he's gonna roar me out, which makes no sense. I don't know why you would Toxic me and then roar me, and then, because like all of my team beats this mon, so I didn't really understand that, but it's cool. And he drags me onto Celebi, and I'm like, alright, cool, let's get this show on the road, and I'm just gonna sub up here, and I'm going to Nasty Plot up, because this thing is amazing. And I don't know if that was HP Ice. I think it's HP, it was an HP Bug, because it did, as you'll see, it does neutral damage to Togekiss. I'm imagining it's HP Dark, I don't really know why, but it was, or HP Fire, probably. Yeah, HP Fire, because I have Scizor, duh, I'm really stupid, I have a Scizor on my team. Yeah, it's HP Fire. I didn't really think about it, it didn't really matter, because it was an HP Bug, and, I mean, I still was able to get off a huge hit with Psychic here. As the HPI fires me, does 48, so I'm like, this thing is very, very, very specs. So, because I'm max HP, so I know he's specs, and I'm just going to go on to Togekiss here. He does 20 with his HP Ice, and now I can just freely click, did I click, where's here did I click? Air Slash. It does 16% to the Boreas, and now just like some really weird stuff happens. He just keeps roaring everybody out, and I try to go Great Drapion here and get my Toxic Spikes up, thinking that maybe he would like, he'd try and Scald or sub or something, I don't know. So I just like to go Drapion. I didn't lose anything by it because I didn't get Toxic and he wouldn't Scald me there. So he roars me out into Celebi again, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. And I'll just Giga Drain, I get some health back. Because I don't have Recover on this, so I just wanted to have longevity. He roars me right back out into this. I'm like, alright, I mean, I'll just roost up here. Like, you can sub up all you want, bro. Like, I beat you one-on-one even with the poison, but I'm not going to stand for that because I have a Celebi. So I'm just going to go into Drapion here, as he does just decide to click Scald, or Roar. He clicks Roar again, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. He roars me right back out into Celebi. So this man's getting it's kind of unfortunate here, but in the end, like, this set really just to beat his team. So he hits me with a nice little Toxic there. I'm Natural Cure, so it doesn't really matter, as he's gonna obviously switch out here. So I'm gonna actually pull a double into my Drapion, thinking that he would switch out possibly Slurp Buff, possibly as a sack, possibly go into maybe Shaman. So I just like Drapion's great, and I can also try and get up these Toxic Spikes now. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He's Wish, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I just get the Toxic Spikes up. And now, here's when the fun begins, people. I don't have any attack investment on this thing, but I'm just going to go ahead and fire off my Z Poisonium there. I didn't see any reason not to. Like, his team did not appreciate it at all. So it's only going to do 40. I mean, he's defensive. It's fine. So here, I'm just going to... What do I do here? I think I just taunt. Yeah, because I didn't want him, like, being able to roar and everything like that. So I just wanted to put him on or not timer, but just taunt him there and then make him pretty much useless, and my Celebi just comes in for free now, and it does everything that it wants to do. So now I think I just sub up here as he goes out into his Gothitelle, I remember? Yeah, he goes Gothitelle here, and it was great prep on his part. He did bring Signal Beam, So I'm going to make a series of, like, they're not misplays, it's just, like, I wanted to be as safe as possible to make sure that I killed this thing and make sure that he wasn't Spadef, and then I lost my Celebi because it literally bodied his entire team. So I'm going to keep subbing here just because I'm faster, and the poison's wearing him down into range where I can just kill him with Giga Drain. So he's going to, I'm just going to keep subbing as he's going to Signal Beam for the last time here, and now, actually no, I'm going to sub again here. And now, because this 50%, he could have lived if he was Spadef, and I didn't want to take the risk of my Celebi dying, like I said before, so I'm just going to sub up again, and Signal Beam, and now I can go ahead and hit him with a Giga Drain, get some HP back, get some leftovers recovery, knock this thing out. Even if it was max Spadef, it did kill it there. So I'm at a decent amount of HP here. He goes Lopunny, I'm like, alright, fine, I got an easy check to this thing. I got max defense Suicune with Rocky Helmet, so I'm going to go right into that thing. Just check this. He's going to go straight for Frustration. Great play on his part. Not wasting any time trying to fake out or be stupid. So, great play on his part. And just all of this, like, residual damage is just piling up on this man. So, I mean, this is great for me. And I get a nice Scald off there. As here, I'm just going to pull a double into my... Actually, no. I rest here. I don't know why he made this play. I mean, I guess he wanted to save it, but, like, he didn't... He was only saving it for one hit, and it was more wise for him to kill my Suicune than to try and double into Shaman and then take another Toxic Spike, and then, I don't know, I didn't really understand it, but I just go ahead and rest up here, and this is going to help me in the long run, you'll see later, versus Tyrantrum. So now, I mean, like, I'm just free to easily go right back out into Togekiss here. This thing's healthy, and I can take any hits from this thing. It's Specs, which did a ton of damage there. If I would have gotten dropped there, I wouldn't have stayed in. I would have gone out into, I probably would have sacked, or I probably just would have gone Celebi, and then went back into Togekiss, roosted up, and hopefully he didn't get the 50% chance again. But luckily he doesn't get it here, and he just does it again, and I'm just going to roost up here as he dies to Poison, and that was great for me. So now his mons are just dropping to this Toxic. And here, I was like, okay, this Tyrantrum comes in, and if I switch out in fear of him like head smashing me and killing me, there's a better chance that he would just Dragon Dance, and I could just get off a hit with Aura Sphere, because he'd probably be greedy because he's in the back. So I just went on that discernment in the back of my head. I was like, all right, well, he's in the back. He's definitely going to try and pull up a reverse sweep here because I do have webs up, and his whole team is faster than me, and if he hits all of head smashes, then, I mean, it doesn't, like, particularly beat me because I have Hippowdon. If he, like, crits me with Outrage or something, that can be detrimental, but I'm just going to end up Aura Spearing here, and I get the play right. So he was in the back, and he couldn't really do much about that, so Aura Sphere is going to hit, and I'm not even going to be able to sack my Togekiss because now I can just go right out into Rocky Helmet Suicune, and it's just going to die to Residual, which is amazing. Just going to die to Rocky Helmet plus the Poison. So those Toxic Spikes really coming in handy here. As the Tyrantrum is going to fall, he goes on to Lopunny. And here I'm like, alright, well, I know you're going to high jump kick here. That's the only thing that kills me from that range. So I kind of wanted to preserve the good score. So I went right back out into Togekiss as he HJKs, and he dies to Poison. So, like, Toxic Spikes are just racking up so many kills here. So he goes back out into this, and now I'm just like, there's not really any point in preserving the 6-0. And I don't want to, like, switch in Lopunny on some play rough, or because I didn't really know his last move yet, so I'll just stay in, I'll just take the L, and just lose him on, and Air Slash, Poison's Image rows him down. They can go into Lopunny here, and with what the this set is, he dies to Poison again, and then Suicune comes in, and I'm like, he's not rest, so I'm fine, even if he Skull Burns me, I'm fine to just Power Punch, and then return the next turn, and he does burn me here, it doesn't really matter, I mean, he's going to die the next turn, so... And yeah, I just go ahead and click return here and pick up a dub versus Purple Coffin Man. So it was a great game to him. He just really couldn't do much against Toxic Spikes. So yeah, that was my first pool game for the MPL tryouts. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more of the pool games, and hopefully if we make it in the single elimination bracket. See y'all later.